Hey guys, Tuxx here. I've had such an overwhelming response to my other dinosaur video. I wanted to do a little supplemental video, if you will, with a few of the comments being answered to or just talked about. So if you liked the other video, if you watched it, there's some comments and stuff. I'm going to cover a few of those in this video. First off, a few people IM'd me and talked about the size of it. Now this isn't the normal size of a big Jurassic Park dinosaur from like the #1 movie or #2 movie, you know, Lost World. But this is actually like somewhere kind of in the middle. It's not like a little action figure one. It's a little bit bigger. It's not like a, you know, like a Mash'ems or whatever. So this is like meant to be like a play alone dinosaur. Now this is not like lights and sound. Like some of them, the Indominus Rex actually lights up on the back and makes like dinosaur noises. This one does not actually have sound anywhere. This is just the only real feature to this dinosaur. And it is a cool dinosaur, but the only real feature is like you can do this type of thing with the mouth. It has like a push button so you can actually make the mouth go, but there is no sound, just to clarify. As far as other things about the dinosaur itself, the size of it isn't bad. I mean, it's not like a little teeny thing. You can see it's about 16 inches roughly to the head to tail, and which isn't bad. And the height, you can see, I mean, you can raise it in different poses, but it's about, you know, 6 inches high, 7 inches high. Kind of depends on where you're measuring it from. But all in all, it's a pretty good sized toy. Compared to other smaller action figures. And, you know, if you have a human action figure, it'll stand by it and it will look a little bit small. It's not quite to scale, I guess, compared to like a normal action figure, but still, it's a really nice, fun toy and quite collectible if you're into Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. Now the thing itself does have a few poses, like mentioned in the other video. The legs here do move, okay, so you have a few options. You can have it in like a traditional, like crouching, walking kind of pose like this, where the tail's not hitting the ground. You can do a kind of thing like this, where you're kind of leaning, like standing on the tail. You can actually go all the way down, where like maybe like it's sleeping or something, or trying to prowl. You can actually do kind of a face down, like it's eating a dinosaur kind of thing. You can even do this and pretend you're eating something. But you know, that's about the size of the limitations of the pose. You can do some like forward leg, back leg kind of things if you can get it to balance right. But all in all, like pretty much, you know, you have to do with what the legs will allow you to do. It's got 2 legs, so you're a little bit limited as far as different poses go. I mean, there's lots of other things you can do, but most people kind of have it in one of these various poses, or like a sitting pose like that. So anyway, that's the deal on that. Okay, moving on to the skin. Now, yes, it is true, for people who have been collecting these for years, you're very familiar that Jurassic Park dinosaurs have a very unique feature, and that feature is that they actually have kind of like an inner plastic skeleton, and then kind of like a loose, almost like a squishy kind of rubber on top of it to make it feel kind of like skin in a way. I mean, it doesn't feel like skin to the touch, but it definitely feels different. And if you have an old dinosaur, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The plastic isn't like tightly put on there or melted on there. It's loose. I mean, you can kind of move it and you can kind of feel it wiggling. So it really has an interesting texture and feel to it because of the looseness of the plastic. Now, this dinosaur does not have that at all. Okay, this dinosaur is hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic. The hands here, the little nubby hands, can move a little bit, you can see. They're a little rubbery, and they can spin a little bit too. Okay, the back legs here, like I mentioned, can move pretty much forward all the way, back all the way, which is pretty cool. And the tail here has a little bit of rubberness to it, but if you bend it, it's not like there's a wire in there that wants to stay in place. It wants to bend back. So you can bend the tail a little bit, but it will bend back to the original pose. So that is pretty much it. I mean, there's no special skin or whatever. Now, people were saying, oh, it's kind of cheap or whatever, you know. And, you know, it is a cheaper toy. Like, I think when this comes out, I paid about $50 for it. People were asking, how much did you pay for it? It was about $50. I bought it on eBay. And I'm sure when this comes out, it'll be like about $25 maybe or something. So just, I mean, it's in some stores right now. And when it hits all stores, you'll probably be able to find it for about $25, I suspect. I'll be trying to go to Toys R Us maybe this weekend and try and take a look and see if my local Miami Toys R Us's have, you know, more Jurassic Park stuff. It doesn't seem like all the stores do yet, at least that I've heard, but I have seen a few videos of people with finding them in Toys R Us. Okay. So that is that for the dinosaur video. If you guys have any other questions about this, please let me know. I mean, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, be sure and subscribe, and comment below if you have any other questions. I'll be happy to help you out. And don't forget, I do have a 300 subscriber contest going on, where for the month of April 2015, you can enter. Just say enter me in the comments, and I will enter you into a drawing for some cool prizes, and you can watch my 300 subscriber giveaway video for more information about that, okay? But the deadline is coming soon. It's almost the end of the month of April as I'm recording this, and so basically the contest is almost over, and I'll be picking a winner sometime in May, towards the beginning of May. So anyway, I want to thank you very much. I'm sure she thanks you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.